Welcome everyone to another episode of Cruisin the Planet. You're visited here by your host Ethan and
Jake.
We are here. It is just the two of us this time. Let me pull up my notes. Jake, it is spring break.
It is spring break.
It is currently spring break. However, no steak.
No steak.
Spring break, no steak. I'd like that tweeted at me, please. The radio station's Twitter is at theplanet100.7 or 107.
107. We can't do points.
Can't do
Twitter.
points on Twitter.
You gotta fix that Twitter.
Cowards. So Jake.
Yep.
Seeing as it is spring break, what do you do to relax and for fun?
Man, I mean, I just kind of stay at home, play video games, watch movies. I watched Jacob's Ladder the other day. That was a good film.
You did?
Yes, I did see Jacob's Ladder.
Okay. Real quick, I saw Jacob's Ladder years ago.
Yeah.
Do you think... All right, spoilers for the movie Jacob's Ladder. Let me pull up some information on it for anyone who doesn't know. It came out 60s?
I think 70s. I think it was 70s. Or
okay.
80s. No, wait, no. Never mind.
Hold
90.
on. 1990 drama mystery film about Jacob.
Mm-hmm.
Returning. Here's a little synopsis. After returning home from the Vietnam War, veteran Jacob Singer, played by Tom Robbins, struggles to maintain his sanity. Plagued by hallucinations and flashbacks, he rapidly falls apart as the world and people around him morph and twist into disturbing imagery. I'm curious. What do you think? Do you think he's already dead in the beginning?
I'm pretty sure it confirms that he is dead. The second he gets stabbed with a bayonet,
right?
He's still alive.
And the rain scene,
the process from there to him getting at the hospital at the end.
Yeah,
everything that happens in the film is in his mind while that's happening.
You 100% believe that?
That I think it's without a doubt that's what happened.
So you full on believe he's dead?
Yeah.
Cool. Do you think it's purgatory then?
Yeah, I do believe it's purgatory.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I love how that's such a up in the air topic, because a lot of people are like, no, it's just flashbacks and PTSD.
Yeah.
But if you remember the thing that the doctor, his psychologist or his therapist said to him near the end. No, sorry, chiropractor. That's right.
Yeah, his chiropractor.
Chiropractor said to him it's been so long. What his chiropractor said to him near the end was I think of if they're demons, if you have
it was if you're trying to
if you're trying to stay, they look like demons. If you're trying to leave, they look like angels.
Yes.
And that makes sense if you follow his new girlfriend, Jessie.
Because it's Jezebel.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
His new girlfriend, the one post-war, quote unquote.
Which I don't think he ever dated. In real life.
In real life?
Yes, because what happened was, I think if we're looking at the story outside of Jacob's head, it was that he was married, his son died, and then he got sent to war, and they never divorced.
Because he never made it back.
Yeah, he never made it back.
Right.
And the divorce happened entirely in his head.
To allow for Jez to enter his life and sort of prepare him for leaving to die.
Yes.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That was Jacob's Ladder. I know you no longer have to go back to 1990 to see it. We just broke it down here. It's actually one of the main bases is
Silent Hill.
Exactly. I was about to say that.
Mm-hmm.
You're familiar with the Silent Hill series?
I am very, very, very little familiar. It's one of those games that's been on my bucket list.
In the zeitgeist.
It's one of those games that I haven't played it.
Don't watch the movie.
I hear the movie is really bad.
It's not that it's bad, it just doesn't know what it's doing.
The thing is, Silent Hill, from what I know about it, it seems like the kind of story that could only be told within the media was made.
I don't agree with you.
You don't agree?
Only because Jacob's Ladder existed.
Yes, but Jacob's Ladder is not Silent Hill.
This is true, however, a film where the previous sins of the protagonist coming back to haunt them in a very realistic way.
Yes, but the way...
That's the story.
That's the story, but the way Silent Hill is presented is done in a way that can only really be done through through a media that can be interacted with. It's hard for you to recreate a Silent Hill type story without giving the player the first person perspective of Sutherland was his name?
Sutherland?
The protagonist of Silent Hill. I haven't played it, so I don't know.
I'll have to look it up real
but
quick.
regardless,
that's not the important part.
Yeah, but Silent Hill, it's been on my bucket list for so long.
Yeah,
like it's one of those games that I consider. Like, I can't consider it too much to be a masterpiece because I haven't played it, but it's one of those games that's so, like you said, heavily within the zeitgeist.
It's so involved.
Yeah, it's one of those games that has influenced so much good within the video game industry. I consider it, like, from what I know of it, to be, a masterpiece of
It's
the
a
video
piece
game.
of art.
Yeah, it is a piece of art. There's no...
You gotta play it.
No, I absolutely... The problem is Konami.
We've talked about this in the office.
Yes, I'm so disappointed with them as a company. I think everyone is. I think Konami is in a...
I think they've learned their lesson though. Releasing no. They released Metal Gear Survive, and they haven't done anything big since. You know what I mean? I think they're taking an internal moment right now to be like, don't know what we're doing.
I don't think you're right, and the reason why I think so is because the stuff they're releasing isn't stuff that gets published in Games News. We're talking mobile transaction games and gacha shops. Like if they wanted to please the fans, they would take the animations they've made for Silent Hill and Metal Gear Solid and remake games that they made through there with the graphics they're using in these crappy gachas. The problem is these gachas make them so much money. So they're like, why should we care?
Got it.
Like one of the big... have you seen the... There's a documentary on YouTube made by Silent Hill fans about PT. And
about the release and how they were going to make Silent Hills and all of that, and then... What's his name? Kojima left.
Yes.
All of that.
The documentary is really cool.
Have you heard the recent conspiracy theory about that?
This is what the video is about, and it's about how PT was Kojima getting around the non-disclosure agreement to basically trash all over Konami.
Have you heard the tweet that he made recently?
No.
Saying how he's sorry for being so silent, and then later in the sentence he says the word hills. And we're all like, maybe?
Maybe he got the rights. I hope he did, because Kojima's a storytelling genius.
Because he hasn't been silent on Twitter either. He always every day he shares something that he likes.
Yeah,
so
I actually recently
out of the blue.
I actually recently retweeted a Kojima tweet about how he recently bought Exorcist, which one of my personal favorites.
Yeah, he's always showing off the media he's enjoying and stuff.
Yeah.
I honestly think he's a true artist.
No, I am 100% with you. He's probably one of the greatest minds to ever come out of video games.
Yeah. And it's good that video games has someone like that.
Yeah.
To be he's telling cool stories.
He's telling cool stories that can only really be told within the media they are within. I
think so.
I don't think you could ever make a Metal Gear Solid movie.
You could make a short series that recreates all of the history.
Yeah.
But you couldn't recreate the feeling the player has.
Oh, absolutely.
Especially in Snake Eater.
Yes.
When the paradox screen shows up.
Yes,
you
absolutely.
You can't show that.
Which I'll be completely
fight
honest.
Psycho Mantis.
Yes, that is true.
Correctly.
I'll be completely honest.
What's up?
I have never played a Metal Gear aside from 3. I know. Trust. Here's the thing. I have all of them.
All right.
I have absolutely all of them.
No, we're just
my PlayStation is
restart the show.
Okay.
Jake hasn't played any video games ever.
I know. They're on my. I'm currently playing Deus Ex.
Okay.
Which is considered the greatest video game of all
time.
So
you enjoy relaxing.
Yes.
By video games.
This primary hobby.
I too agree. What do you like to do now? This line of questioning was sort of designed for a bit more of an active person, I guess, but seeing as we live in Stephenville, I forgot that you were my only guest today. When it's a rainy day out, and we're talking you knew it was going to be a rainy day, it's a rainy, cold day, and you have all of Saturday and Sunday to yourself. What's the plan here? You've got 48 hours.
48 hours.
Walk me through them all.
Huh?
Walk me through the whole 48.
I mean, if it's Saturday and Sunday, I probably spent the last night up until 3 a.m.
Okay.
So I'd say noon I've been sleeping.
Got it.
And then once I wake up, it's usually check Twitter, maybe put on an album, maybe
When you say put on an album, are you, because you live in an apartment now?
Yes.
You have roommates?
No.
Okay.
I
trying to like fill.
I don't have
play
my
some.
I don't have my like CD system set up yet, so I usually listen to it on
headphone.
Yeah, through headphones on my PC.
It's a different mood. That's all I'm trying to see. I'm trying to give the audience.
Trust me, I really want to set up my stuff. I just haven't had a chance.
You're good.
But
maybe this weekend, foreshadowing for the local segment.
Maybe.
It's a little sizzler.
I would say, that play video games. Later at night, usually at about 7 to 8, is when when most of my friends are online.
Okay.
So that's when I'll call them.
Yeah.
Like I'll call.
You cooking anything special on the weekends? You treat yourself to like a cool.
Not
food?
really, not really. Usually, like my special on the weekend is just drinking.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Sick.
Yeah.
I recommend Chili's. I just had Chili's today for the first time in years.
Chili's is pretty good.
The local Chili's has a great pasta.
Gotcha.
All right. So
I usually get the
with
ribs
chicken.
at Chili's.
That's fair. They are known for their ribs. But if you get a chance, there's a 3 for $10 on their entree special.
Okay.
You get to pick 3 items off their menu for $10 total.
Okay.
And it's big portions. Like I didn't finish my meal.
Sounds good, actually.
I had it at like 3 o'clock. Like right before I came into work, I almost fell asleep.
Yeah.
On ATC. It was a little silly.
That sounds good. That sounds really.
It is good. I recommend it. And you get to like kind of mix and match within a limited range.
You know, my dad really doesn't like Chili's. Has had zero luck with them.
What happened?
Like every time he goes, they just mess up the orders.
Oh.
It's like it's never to the quality he's expecting for the price he's paying.
And now it's sort of. How many times has it happened? Would you say?
I don't recall. I know like recently, like a couple years ago, we went to Chili's. I think for like my birthday or something, or maybe it was his birthday, and he went and he was like. I think he got like a mushroom burger or something, and he tried it and he was like, "This is terrible." They messed my order up like twice, and they overcooked the patty. And
so, would you say that at this point it's turned into a like fulfilling prophecy?
Yeah,
like,
kind of like
he shows up expecting it to be bad, and then the waiter kind of catches that, or like the wait staff catches that vibe, or like anything could happen, and he's just like, normal Chili's always bad.
Yeah, like he's told. I mean, it's not even normal Chili's always bad. Last time we went to Chili's, he just told me after we left, like, I am never going to Chili's ever again.
Oh,
so
it's over.
Yeah, it's like it's done.
That's upsetting.
I'm kind of the same thing, but instead of Chili's, it's Applebee's. Last time I went to Applebee's, I got like severely sick.
Goodness.
Like bedridden.
Oh my.
We're talking, I forgot what I even had. Like it was me and my grandma. We went to Arlington to do some CD shopping. That's kind of like a thing we do together.
Sounds fun.
And we were like, all right, let's go to
Is
like.
she the one that got you into the physical media thing with the CDs?
No, that was my dad.
Okay.
My dad got me into that, but she.
Did he get hurt?
Huh?
Did
no.
she get him into that? Okay.
No.
Just checking. It's like passing the sword.
Like she's the mother of my mom, so
got it.
Different sides of the family.
Cool.
But she's not super into it like I am, but she does have a small, like just maybe like 20, 30 CDs at her place. So we'll go CD shopping. She'll pick up like one thing that catches her eye. I'll pick up like 20.
That. Watch me get your whole collection.
Yeah, exactly.
What? Jake, please.
But after that, we went to Applebee's, and it was decent. It wasn't something I'd write home about, but it was like for the price we paid, it was probably pretty good for flavor-wise. But then, like, on the way home, like, we're in Granbury, we're hitting the loop back to my place, and I'm like, Gran, you gotta pull me over. I'm gonna throw up.
Jeez.
And I was
out the car on the side of the road.
Yes.
That's the worst kind of sick.
It's the worst, because it's like at that point you have no choice at all. You're just like, I'm going to throw up. You have to pull over.
Yeah.
And I got home and it sucked, especially because I had plans that day afterwards.
And your skin just feels like chicken skin.
This was the thing. Me and my friends, we had this thing at the time where we were watching Deadwood. And this is like, Deadwood's one of my favorite like series.
Yeah.
And we were planning on watching the next episode that we had left, and I had to call up and say, "Hey, I can't make it. Like, I'm just sick." So
and you were watching it like with people physically?
Yes, with people physically. Okay. With people physically.
I only ask because I've recently had some friends try and put together a movie night over Discord.
I've been doing that too. I actually, me and my friend Chris, who lives out in Florida, we watched...
After the show, would you mind showing me, like, talking me through that?
Oh, absolutely.
Because we legitimately are, like, free on the weekend, and we're like,
Trust me when I say this, it's really cool if you could get working. Discord's really finicky, though. But me and my friend, we watched American Psycho and The Joker.
Nice.
Because I'm not going to get super into this.
The new Joker movie you're saying?
The new Joker.
Okay.
What we did was my friend, his parents are like really, really like traditionalist conservatives, did not want him to see Joker. So I was like, I have the Joker on DVD. Like, I can stream it through stream VLC through Discord, and we can watch it together. And he was like, sure, I want to do that because I don't live with them anymore. Why should I care? So we watched that. He thought it was a pretty good film.
Yeah.
He especially liked American Psycho, though.
Oh, yeah?
He much preferred American Psycho over... Because it's like... It was
I think it's a more complicated story.
It's not just that it's a more complicated story. It's definitely a more complicated story. Mm-hmm. It's a lot more humorous. Like, Joker's like a pure, like... Just, like, downtrodden, just...
Well,
dark.
it's... what's it called? Crazy Taxi, right? Isn't it just...
Taxi Driver.
Yeah, it's just Taxi Driver.
I mean...
And mixed with the comedian.
It's like the Taxi Driver and King of Comedy.
King of Comedy, that's what it is.
Yes.
I think it's just those two movies put
kind
together,
of,
right?
yeah, but like with a comic book setting. It's still, I mean, it's like those are still good movies.
It's fine.
So like, but American Psycho is a much more interesting, just like,
adjusting my microphone here.
American Psycho is very like...
It's like 6 different mini-stories inside of it, too.
All surrounding one guy.
Right.
But it's like, it's not just 6 different miniseries. It's like 3 different genres.
No, here's the thing. I was listening to some behind-the-scenes footage of like how they decided to even put this together.
Yeah.
Past a couple of novelizations, they were like, what if we just have Christian Bale? He plays this man who masks. And are you familiar with the concept of psychological masks and social masks?
Yes.
Cool. So he just masks himself as I am Bates, and I am in a horror, or like I am in what were all the different arcs? There was the it was the slasher part.
Yes.
There was the...
It's like a comedy
one. And then there was the not safe for work one.
Yeah, like the sex stuff.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And so he was just like, yeah, I am in a slasher, I am in a comedy, I am in a NSFW slot. Easy.
But man, it's like the way he described it, it was probably the most roller coaster of a film ever. Because you'll have like the scene where he's like doing NSFW, but it's like still funny because like he's not paying attention to them. He's looking in the mirror and like flexing and looking
so focused on him entirely.
It's so
pure
egotistical,
narcissist.
Absolutely pure narcissist. And it's like to the point where it's humorous and it's funny. And then after that, like he just like slaughters them. He's like, what is happening?
Yeah.
Why is he like running at them with a chainsaw now?
Why?
I mean, like,
what is this guy?
It's so like,
oh, the what was it? The cards?
Business cards is
the
like
business card scene.
It's that outside
so
of
good.
like outside of the Huey Lewis in the News scene, which got famous because of 4chan memes. The business card scene is like iconic. It's probably one of the best moments of the film.
Check this out.
Yeah,
that's bone.
Yeah, it's like he's like looking
eggshell.
He's looking at these cards that are like nearly identical. I mean, you can see the cards are very clearly like have slight differences. But
they're filmed with just enough close up to be like, oh, they are different and they are written in different names. But these guys are like, it's eggshell mint.
Like
no.
The best
bleach
thing
felt.
The best thing about it, every time they pull a card out, it has like a
sound
effect.
It's
like so dramatic. It's like the most
important
thing in the world.
Let me see if I can pull up like a fun little bit about this.
Like it's oh my god!
And then every time he does something, he's like, I have to return some videotapes.
Oh yeah, it's like that's his excuse.
Walk me through that.
I don't know. It's just like I have the assumption that it's like an SFW stuff.
Card scene. First card scene. That's the first.
Yeah, it's
business
because he's
card
sweating
scene.
Over like all these super minute details. It's like
let's see. All right, here's an
Maybe
ad.
it's a calling.
Let me get this set up.
A labor of love, or simply the thing that you're
American
best
Psycho is a
whatever you're
brilliant
driven to put
film.
into this world.
My friend
We're here to help
is a huge
by
American
powering
Psycho
over
fan,
2
and you
million
hear this
websites.
with everyone, but I have
Patrick,
never
thanks
felt
so much
any
for looking
more
after
conviction
Courtney.
from this man
Dorcia.
than anyone. He says the book is
How on
absolutely
earth did you get a reservation there?
And
Lucky, I
like
guess.
you hear that from everyone, but you hear it from him,
That's
and you're like,
wonderful.
okay, I gotta.
Don't tell me. Let me
I'm gonna
guess.
play this over
Yes.
here.
Valentino Couture.
Uh-huh.
It looks so soft.
Your compliment was sufficient, Louis.
Hello, Halberstram.
Nice tie.
How the hell are you?
Alan has mistaken me for this dickhead Marcus Halberstram. It seems logical because Marcus also works at PNP and in fact does the same exact thing I do. He also has a penchant for Valentino's suits and Oliver Peoples' glasses. Marcus and I even go to the same barber, although I have a slightly better haircut.
So how's the ransom account going, Marcus?
It's all right.
Really? That's interesting. It's not great.
Oh, well, you know.
So how's Cecilia? She's a great girl.
Oh, yeah. I'm very lucky.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Alan. Congratulations on the Fisher account.
Thank you, Baxter.
I love that he's just
Listen,
so focused
Paul,
on, like,
squash.
I have a slightly better haircut. Here we go. Here we go.
Call me.
What, Friday?
No can do. I got an 8:30 res at Dorsia. Great.
Dorsia is the place they all go to, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doors on Friday night. How do you swing that?
I think he's lying.
Oh.
Is that a gram?
New card. What do you think?
Whoa. Very nice. Look at that.
Picked them up from the printers yesterday.
Good coloring.
That's bone. And the lettering is something called Cillian Braille.
It's very cool, Bateman, but that's nothing. Look at this.
Look at that.
Is really nice. Eggshell with Romalian type. What do you think? Nice. Jesus.
Oh, just
That
the
is really
focus.
super. How did a nitwit like you get so tasteful?
I can't believe that Bryce prefers Van Patten's card to mine.
But wait. You ain't seen nothing.
This inner dialogue. Oh.
Raised lettering. Pale nimbus. White.
Impressive. Very nice.
Mm.
Let's see Paul Allen's card.
Let's see. Let's see Paul Allen.
Oh, this is the best part.
Here it is.
Look at that subtle off-white coloring. The tasteful thickness of it. Oh my god. It even has a watermark.
It even has a watermark.
It's so good. It's the Look at this. He melts.
Something wrong?
He literally just dies over like minor.
You're sweating.
Like this whole movie is absolutely genius. It's so good. It's just like the purest.
That is a fun film. I genuinely recommend it to anyone.
Yeah.
Anyone who's stuck in on a Wednesday.
Anyone who's stuck in on a Wednesday. Anyone who just likes a good just mix. It's just pure condensed crazy.
Right?
Yeah.
Especially, it exists in a time, I think the setting of the film is like videotapes exist, cameras, but they're in Polaroid, so I think this is like a 1980 to 1990 America.
Yes.
So it's like right outside of current time.
It's like the block phones are like a luxury.
Yes.
Because they use the block phones in the film.
Yeah, and all of those guys are like stock account runners.
Yes.
And it is they all control portfolios for famous people in the film world.
Yeah.
Right? Or in the movies world. It's quite frankly one of the most bizarre and hilarious films.
It's incredible. It's absolutely. I was going to say something about it and I completely forgot, but
you're fine. So it's a rainy day. You're watching American Psycho with your buddy, or you're watching a lot of movies, it seems.
Yeah, I've actually been trying to get back into movies, mainly horror, but like anything else would work too.
Yeah, you'd said you were putting together a list of horror. Did you get any of those that I had recommended in physical?
Not yet.
You able to find anything?
No, but I do have them on my my list.
Nice.
So if I do find them, I'll pick them up.
100%. The Thing is going to be hard to get, and then
I don't think The Thing will be hard to get. I think it's selling pretty good on Amazon, like pretty good price.
Interesting.
But The Thing is definitely that's been on my list for a long time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't have it yet. I did pick up a couple of stuff. Like I did pick up all three like kind of important films of Ringu.
Ringu, not familiar.
The original of The Ring, like the original Japanese The Ring.
Oh.
The second one in Zero, which I also got, are both considered like not as good because they're sequels. But I decided to pick them up anyways, just
they
because.
fall to the failings of sequels.
Yeah.
I want more of the first one. Well, that movie ended.
Yeah, that's the problem. If you're going to do a sequel, it needs to build on to what makes the sequel. Stuff like, Godfather and Shrek.
Right. Shrek 2, perfect movie.
Shrek 2 is probably one of the best animated movies. Hands down the best animated sequel, probably one of the best animated movies of all time.
The only problem that it can't be perfect because it's a sequel. Because you have to.
You need the context.
You need the
original.
context of the first movie to make it into the second movie, but the second movie just goes.
Yeah,
in a perfect way.
It's like exactly. It's like you.
Are there any bad scenes?
No, not really.
It also is the most iconic re-singing of "I
Need a Hero." Yeah,
ever.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Yeah,
it's a great film.
It is. It's. Shrek 2 is great. I need to pick that one up on DVD too.
Perfect movie. Oh man.
Yeah.
I gotta watch that. Such a good film.
Yeah.
So when it's raining, you are stuck indoors. When you're just trying to relax, you're stuck indoors. So rain is a relaxing time for you.
Oh, absolutely. Sometimes I do go out and pick up like some fast food.
Yeah.
Which I think there's like, minus me getting wet to try and get to my car, I think there's a really like just super relaxing thing just about driving to a fast food place at night and raining.
Oh yeah. No, 100%.
It's so like
something about being in your vehicle when it's raining in a small. This is like small town. Like we record this show in Stephenville. That's where we're broadcasting from.
Yes.
Something about having this small town area. It's a college town, too, so especially during spring break when it's just there's nobody at all.
Yes.
We can just go out and kind of be in public space during normal rush hour, and it's fine.
Yeah.
Like, I grew up mostly right out north of Fort Worth, so when we talk traffic, it's like it takes 30 minutes for something minimal to pass. This is like I'm 5 cars behind the line. Like, this is fine.
Yes.
And during, that's like during spring break, it's nothing.
Oh yeah, like you could
nothing.
You could just go to Whataburger right now, and like there'll be a guy in front of you.
Yeah,
the
one other guy.
Yeah,
there's always one.
Yeah, there's like you're never gonna
who went on time because I went late.
Yes, but man, it's so good to just like go to fast food at night.
Yeah,
it's like.
In the rain, you get to be jamming your song.
Yes,
you take your time to eat. Oh,
yeah,
I'll be doing that later.
The thing
tonight.
is
I'm already feeling it.
I love to go. Like what I'll often do is I'll often like if I'm in a call with someone, I'll be like, hey, I'm gonna go Whataburger.
Yeah,
and they don't know what Whataburger is because they live in Florida.
Oh, right, we talked about this.
Because no one outside of Texas thinks Whataburger is real, so they think I'm screwing with them.
But have them listen to the show.
Yeah.
And then they'll know that it's real.
I know.
Tell your friends. And also everyone in the audience, tell your friend. If everyone tells one friend, we'll spread so quickly, we will also become a pandemic.
Yes, like Corona.
I'm so tired of the talk.
I'll call them on my phone, and like pick up food and still talk with them in the drive-through.
Yeah.
And that's so cool. And that's one of the things I love about the internet.
Yeah. Oh, man. The internet has allowed, because I still hang out with my D&D buddies. I've been playing, speaking of playing video games, I've been playing Dark Souls 3 again. Yeah. Perfect game, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. Still has a giant community, which means that I get invaded every once in a while, and I invade people. For those who don't know the Dark Souls franchise, even though it was everywhere over IGN.
It was probably one of the biggest games
of 2016.
Yeah.
No.
It's a ginormous IP.
When did it come out?
It's a ginormous, and it's also one of the things. I'm not a huge Dark Souls fan, just because I'm not a big fan of fantasy games.
Yeah.
One of the things I love about Dark Souls is that it caused it's not even as difficult as people say it is, but it's like a challenge.
It's fair.
It's a fair challenge, and I'm glad that challenging games
exist.
Or not just exist, because challenging games will always exist.
Yes.
But a challenging game is like a mainstream AAA title.
And it did well. It did so well that they said, we are 100% not making any more of them. Please stop asking.
Yes.
Straight up. They were like, we might come back way later. And everyone was like, Dark Souls 4!
Yeah.
And they're like, no.
And it's
and then they made Bloodborne, another perfect game.
Which I wish I could play, but I don't have a PlayStation 4.
I wish I could play it on PC too. The amount of like creepy mods we'd involve.
Oh man, like
the mod community would kill the game.
Don't get me started. Like,
dude,
do not get me started on the idea of how exclusive licenses are a load of garbage.
You were talking about it on Twitter like 2 days ago.
Oh man, it boils my blood to think about. It's so garbage.
It makes perfect sense business-wise for in the moment. Like if you think about your products as having a shelf life.
Yeah.
But video games and like this
video games inherently
this
don't.
new kind of media that is digital.
You have no idea how many times I can just go back to Sly.
Exactly.
Like I can like return.
Oh,
to
you're a Sly kid.
I'm a huge Sly Cooper kid.
I never would have thought that.
Oh man, probably my favorite platformer of all time is Sly Cooper.
Interesting.
I tell like almost none of my friends are into it, and I always tell them it's so good.
You got to.
I have one friend who's only played the second one, which is fair because two is
the best one.
Objectively
would you say?
the best.
Like Shrek.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're gonna have to make a Shrek tier list of like the sequels are the best of it.
Yes, Sly, phenomenal. Love Sly, but 2 absolutely the best. So I'm not like super like on his case like you should play 1, you should play 3 because 1 and 3 are good. 1 and 3 are definitely good, but none of them reach the peaks.
Interesting thing with Dark Souls there is that 1 and 3.
2 is considered the bad one, isn't it?
2 is considered the bad one. Story, I don't think it deserves as much hate. It introduced a couple of interesting topics, things like power stance, which was the ability that if you put a bunch of points into your strength stat or your dexterity stat, which are the 2 main ways to deal with weapons. If you overdid it, you could go into what's called power stance, which was a totally new moveset and allowed you to wield 2 of the same giant weapon at the same time.
Gotcha.
Which meant, instead of just being weak attack, strong attack, left-handed weak attack, left-handed strong attack, which is boring and a duplication of nothing good. Let's say you have 2 giant swords, you can now do a double soft light attack or 2 separate light attacks coming from different angles, all within the same attack buttons.
Yeah.
A giant smashing heavy attack or a giant piercing heavy attack. You know what I mean? Like it added so much complexity to combat. And then they changed. So that was one of their big changes. Their second change that they made was what was it? They added something called life gems to the game.
Yes, I heard of that.
You familiar with the life gem
I'm sort of
controversy?
Yes.
So Dark Souls has what's called an Estus flask.
I'm aware of what I've played Dark Souls 1.
Yeah, I'm just sort of going for the viewers.
Yes.
For those who don't know, Dark Souls has an Estus flask, which is basically a one container of Sunny D. It looks like a little like glass bottle of Sunny D is the joke. It has a small container of health juice. You drink it's basically a potions game. You have only so many before you make it to a checkpoint. If you run out, you run out.
Yeah.
And checkpoints are between boss fights mostly, so you have to clear the like level of enemies and beat the boss. Otherwise, you die, you go back to your checkpoint, and you have to do it all over again. The thing that Dark Souls 2 did is they added life gems, which were instantaneous, one-time use. You could purchase a bunch of them or pick a bunch up within certain levels from enemies that dropped, but they were a way to mitigate this sort of like, I only have five healths, where I could never get more Estus, which was the conventional Sunny D drink that you would have in the game. But instantaneously, I could save up a bunch of these life gems, use them in the middle of a big fight, and they would heal you.
Yeah.
And there's a whole bunch of people online who will continue to argue endlessly over, was it a good idea, was it a bad idea?
Yeah, I've seen a couple of videos.
Cool thing that Dark Souls 3 did, and that's why I think it's the best Dark Souls game,
is
it took the story of Dark Souls 2, which in and of itself was recursive, because the whole point of the game is that live, die, repeat until you beat the game. Through like multiple stages. The whole concept, and they took the story of like Dark Souls 2 or Dark Souls 1 happened the first time. That was the original game.
Yeah.
Dark Souls 2 only exists because you failed so many times in Dark Souls 1, because it's a hard game.
Yeah.
And they're like, because you failed so many times in Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2 exists. And this is the story, right? Not the actual like fans or anything. So, and then Dark Souls 3 says, okay, you finally did it, but it took so long. Now everything's messed up.
Gotcha.
Because everything has repeated itself so many times. Time is fluid and it is all weird, and it's super cool in fantasy, and like there's dragons and stones and lightning and magic, and it's all sick.
Honestly, like,
one of my favorite games. 100%.
Honestly, like I said, I'm not a huge fan of fantasy games. Dark Souls is one of those games that I feel like I can get into.
Yeah, it's a hack and slash, and it's a very fair game.
Yeah,
and it deals with a lot of interesting ideas in like higher level mythology, but also you can just turn your brain off and like go through the whole thing and not worry about making moral choices.
I think the idea of like, I think Dark Souls does lore probably better than most games in terms of like.
I think it does it perfectly because you have to go and look for it.
Yes. And that's also kind of the same thing with Deus Ex.
Yeah, you were talking about this yesterday, right?
Deus Ex is a very like
in office, not on a show or
anything.
Yeah,
but like it's a very like the original one, not like the new ones. It's a very like you kind of have to go out of your way to find lore.
Yeah.
And it's in places you might not like. There's a lot of like you can find like data cubes and like news article bulletin stations that have information about the world you live in and like stuff like that. There's like books that you can just find that have little excerpts that you can read, and it's all stuff that you have to like physically read. Like there's enough information in this game to justify like a novel worth of stuff.
Skyrim does something similar where you could technically go through and find all of the history of the world in books within the game, right?
I've never played Skyrim, so I don't know.
Interesting. Me neither. I have a buddy who's beaten me so many times in Smash Brothers, saying that now I have to play Skyrim. It's my buddy Trevor. He will constantly talk to me about Skyrim. He has a tattoo that is the Skyrim Schools of Magic. That's how interesting it is.
Very popular tattoo choice.
Cool game.
The one I've never cared for Elder Scrolls. Everyone, like all the people who like aren't into the same games I play are like Elder Scrolls not that good. You should still probably try Morrowind.
Yeah.
That's the one that is like Skyrim is the one everyone recommends. Morrowind is the one that enthusiasts recommend.
Interesting.
If that makes sense.
Skyrim, perhaps the one that can get you started.
Yes.
Go back for the quote unquote good one.
That is if you
kind of like if you like BioShock, you might like System Shock.
System Shock 2 was my favorite game back when I was in high school.
Right.
I actually have. I don't know if you've seen. I have a shirt that has like the Trioptimum logo.
I think I've seen it, and I was like, Jake, that looks so dang familiar, but I have no reason.
It's
I
like
have nothing to
it's like
place
the
it to.
green with like the triangles within them.
Yeah, I think so.
If I wear it, I'll try and remember to tell you, hey, this is like the System Shock thing.
I'm pretty sure it'll be fine.
But yeah, System Shock 2 used to be my favorite game back in high school.
Yeah.
It's like it's slowly kind of like been trumped by other games.
BioShock Infinite.
No.
Ooh, controversy.
Very controversial.
That's fine.
I've never played BioShock Infinite. When I was a kid, I used to pretend like I did because I thought it was cool to like talk down to it. I still have like zero interest in playing it, just simply because of how like they kind of dumbed down the gameplay. You know,
simplified it all.
Here's the thing with how I see games: is a good story is a good story, but if you can take your story and put it within like a movie and present it in almost the same way, I have zero interest in it.
Then you don't want to play it because it's just a movie with buttons.
It's like a movie that requires a little like it.
Press X to pay respect.
Kind of, yeah. Like I can enjoy games like that if they're like I enjoy the Call of Duty campaigns, but like they're not bad, but they're not like. So, like, they're not trying to be anything greater than they already are.
Yeah.
You know, unless you look at a lot of, like, later Call of Duty campaigns.
Yeah.
Like, the where they tried doing
Advanced Warfare.
Advanced Warfare
stuff.
Yeah, I mean, that's where the whole press F to pay respects thing came from, is Advanced Warfare. My whole thing is that whenever I play video games, I want to experience something that I could only experience within a video game.
Yeah.
You know, like, a game like Dark Souls can only be done within a video game. A game like Deus Ex and System Shock and Thief and all those like immersive sims.
Getting back to that sort of concept you'd shown earlier, where you were like, like with Silent Hill specifically, of like, I think that story can only be told through the medium it was created in,
Exactly.
which makes a lot of
Which
sense.
honestly, like, thinking about it, I think I enjoy stuff like that where it's like the only way for this kind of like thing to be told was within the medium it was created. Like it can own like something that's impossible to adapt from its original source.
Yeah.
I think are the types of things within particular media that I am drawn to. Like a book I remember telling you about this that I was super into a long time ago was House of Leaves.
House of Leaves?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is a book that can only be told within the structure of a book.
I was listening to a horror podcast recently where some people were talking about they had written up a short story.
Yeah.
Or they had written up a spec script for something, and they were like, it's so inspired by House of Leaves. It's dripping in it.
Yeah.
And then they were like, no one has been... And what was it? Okay, it was about the horror movie I recommended to you that just came out on Netflix a couple of months ago. It was In the Tall Grass.
Yes.
Apparently unfilmable because of how the story moves forwards.
Are you talking about like In the Tall Grass?
Yes.
Really?
In the Tall Grass, the short story set it up such that it was almost unfilmable because the concepts it dealt with were so difficult to try and cause someone to be afraid of grass. You get me?
Yeah.
There's no way to like create a real villain in it. And then the subject matter that it dealt with, there's a couple of gore scenes that I don't want to go into on this show, but it's like you couldn't film those. And like time has passed and we have finally been able to make that show.
Is it here's the question though. Is it
I'm not finished real quick.
Okay.
House of Leaves I think is going to inspire so many people because it is so everyone like wants to figure it out so much that eventually it will come out.
Yeah.
Like the movie House of Leaves.
Here's the thing.
But everyone will have made something that is so close to it.
Yeah.
It'll feel derivative by the time it comes out.
Okay. You finished?
Yes.
'Cause I got 2 points. Number one.
I know you've been wanting.
With the... What's it called? Was it In the Tall Grass, was it called?
Yes.
Was it unfilmable because of social reasons or because of technological reasons?
Unfilmable, I believe, because of the way the story was told.
Like, elaborate. Like
it's told through the lens of these two characters traveling through the grass and experiencing all of these events that happen in it. And within the grass, that like the concept is that you go into this field and it displaces you continuously such that you can never leave. And you sometimes you run into other people, sometimes you don't. Maybe the grass is like causing other people to come into it. And if you watch the movie, which I don't want to spoil because I don't know
that's fine
where everyone's at, there is a bigger like point at play.
Yes.
And it gets into like time loops and stuff. And so because of that, the way it was written and the short story like ends and they were like, there's no way to make a compelling movie out of this, but there's enough ideas that you maybe could. And they came out with it and they did it.
All right.
And a lot say they did it justice.
Yeah. Second thing, they have like presented scripts for House of Leaves to be adapted into the movie, but the author rejected every single one of them because they didn't do it the way he wanted to. He's not against the idea of a movie. The problem is the way House of Leaves is structured. It's like a story within a story within a story.
Right.
And the problem is okay, so the first layer is there's this, like, this is not me, like, trying this. I'm going to try and avoid spoils as much as possible because this is something that you have to, like, experience or else it ruins the whole story.
Do you want to just leave it then?
I'm going to go into, like, just, like, stuff that's introduced, like, in the very beginning.
Give me an elevator pitch.
Okay.
You want me to...
So...
You got 5 minutes.
Okay. So you have Johnny Truant. He's this guy who's, like, a tattoo artist, finds a manuscript from a dead man named Zampano.
Okay.
Not spoiler that Zampano died. Because he dies as soon as he's, like, introduced. He's like, yeah, this guy, he lived across the street from my friend. He died. He had this manuscript that's, like, academic report about a film that does not exist called The Navidson Record. And the whole point of it is that it's this story about this house that's impossible, that cannot exist. it's slightly larger on the inside than it is on the outside.
Got it.
And it's opening like doors that like should lead to the outside but lead to like hallways. That's all I'll get into. That's as much as I'll like reveal.
Yeah.
The point is,
You've recommended this book to me 3 times in person.
Yes.
With very serious connotation.
The problem is with movie adaptations, like potential movie adaptations,
Yes.
is they only want to cover the house. They don't want to cover Zampano, and they don't want to cover Johnny Truant, which is integral to understanding the puzzle box that is House of Leaves.
Maybe a trilogy then.
It'd be really hard to do that because the story of Johnny Truant, Zampano, and the Navidson record are also intertwined within each other.
Oh.
That it would be nearly impossible for a sequel to be made without completely tearing like away from what makes House of Leaves unique.
Got it.
And it's the fact that during like it's so hard to explain, but it's like
you're good.
During parts of the story, you'll have like super long like parts where like Truant cuts into like a piece of like Zampano explaining a part of the Navidson record that seems to have no correlation with the original thing. And it's almost done in a way where you can read the book multiple times. You can read it where like you're just reading the Navidson record like thing. You're just reading Johnny Truant. There's an entire like appendix at the end just full of like additional notes. One section is a list of letters that Johnny's mother, who is like institutionalized, were writing to him. And it's crazy.
Interesting.
It's a heavy book. I could probably, if I could find my copy, I could lend you it if you want to read it.
I do not have the time to read until I get that
Absolutely
personal
fine.
project up and running.
Absolutely fine. Yeah.
And when I do, I will have like 30 more hours a week.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah, it's highly recommended.
Interesting subject that I just thought of while we were like going through all of this. We've been talking about a lot of sequels. A lot of S's have been popping up.
Gotcha.
I have a question.
Sure.
Apostrophes on your S's.
I think apostrophes themselves are very interesting as a concept because I don't think they appear enough in other languages. And I liked one thing. I'm gonna try and keep this tangent as short as possible. One thing I've kind of been interested in is how other countries perceive our written script. Because we look at like, whenever I look at other languages I don't understand, I have like an obvious kind of like, Spanish looks kind of similar to Portuguese. Like you look at Russian and you look at Ukraine and they're like very similar because the scripts they have. Korean looks different from like Japanese. Japanese is very similar from Chinese because it borrows characters, but still different because it has the
there's
katakana.
the borrowing of characters, which is what we're
Apostrophes
looking
are
at.
a very unique thing with our language, and I think there's a couple other languages that utilize it as well. I think Welsh and Albanian utilize apostrophes. I think I like to kind of think about how other countries that speak different languages, how other people of different linguistic backgrounds view our scripts with apostrophes. You know, like, what does that look like to them? Is it sloppy? Is it unique? Does it add, like, a layer of, like, I don't know. I'm just really fascinated at how other, like, what would be, like, the stereotype of our language? Like, when you look at, like, the kind of the stereotypical how, like, Spanish is done, there's a lot of las and ls. I like to like think like
a lot of conjugation verbs.
I like
conjugating everything.
I like to imagine like what would like someone who speaks Portuguese look at our script and notice like what would they notice? There'd be a lot of like ings and like these and like apostrophe s's, and I think apostrophe s's play a very interesting role in how I think other languages interpret ours.
I am bilingual.
Yes.
And you know this. I'm Spanish and English in origin of my language. There it goes. All of English just went out the window. Apostrophe S's have always confused me because in Spanish, for the most part, you just add an S to the ending. You just make it plural. With the S's, there is the make it plural rule that still technically exists, but then there's the contraction S that also exists. For example, you've got John's, and then you have John's. the writing of that can be done 3 different ways and can all have 3 different connotations, I believe.
Yes.
There's the third one I'm not familiar with. I'm going to run it by you. You have John's Legos, as in they are those multiple things are all owned by a singular person.
Possession of John.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
John's tired, as in John is tired.
Yes.
Then John's Oxford comma, being the comma after the S.
Yes.
I have no idea. I don't know.
I used to know this. My issue is that...
I'm going to look it up. You keep going.
My issue with English is that I don't even understand fully grammar. I probably made...
Fully grammar?
Yeah. Grammar in English... Okay. There I go. Me messing up my grammar. But
right?
Like, English is so weird with how it wants you to do specific things.
Okay. It's not called an Oxford comma. That's the third comma after, like, and.
Yeah.
That's
gotcha.
the comma before and. Okay.
Yeah.
Apostrophe.
Apostrophe after S may be like a good search term.
After S. Okay. Using an apostrophe S to show that one person's thing owns or is a member of something. Use an apostrophe after the S to end at the end of the plural sound to show possession. So it's a possessive S.
Yes. Yes.
And then just adding a normal S creates a plural noun that doesn't end in S. Add an apostrophe S to create the possessive form.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But then there's also the contraction, the cheat. And the contraction is the problem. But then again, looking at... Whoops, I showed them everything on. Then again, looking at, like, English, spell check, which is kind of how I, like, secretly learned how English worked, was off of Microsoft Word spell check, because your boy has 2 dictionaries in his brain. Just adding S to the end of something never works.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's just a bad programming thing, and that's not like an English thing.
Mm-hmm. The problem is that English is complicated.
I think I've been told. I have a buddy who speaks Italian as his second language, and he always talks about how English is British words, or no, what was it? He was like, it's Dutch words, French, and British, and a British accent. It's Dutch words, French dictionary, and a British accent all in a trench coat.
Yeah.
And so we're just like 3 languages in a trench coat.
No, it really
That's
is.
English.
No, they say Dutch is probably the easiest language you can learn.
That's what I've been told a couple
for
times.
For like an English speaker.
Yeah.
Either that or Afrikaans.
Yes.
Because Afrikaans is based on Dutch.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have like 0 interest in learning Dutch unless I just want to become a polyglot, which
doesn't immediately get you anything.
Yeah.
Because you just have to know 3 for poly, and you can do that by moving to Europe.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I could technically probably get away with it by relearning Esperanto.
You cheater.
Yeah, Esperanto really is like a cheat language.
It's like a freebie, though, isn't it?
Kind of. Like, I've lost almost all my Esperanto just because, like...
Easy come, easy go, Jake.
It's very easy come,
You've learned your lesson.
Yeah.
Speaking of go, it is spring break.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of our audience might be traveling for spring break. Jake, do you travel?
Rarely.
Rarely.
I have traveled.
Do you not like traveling?
I'm a homebody. I like to stay at home. There's places I want to visit.
Yeah. But make those like one-off things.
Yeah, it's like, here's the thing is whenever it comes to like traveling, I always get like, I don't know, I always like miss living at home, you know, which is like, it kind of sucks because my mom is a very traveling kind of person. So is my dad to a degree. Like my mom and my sister, they're on a cruise right now.
Oh, nice.
And my dad and Monica, his wife, always travel to Mexico.
Sick.
But I've never cared for traveling.
Not a wandering soul.
Not really, no. I like to be grounded. I like to be anchored.
That is cool.
Mm-hmm. I mean, when I do travel, I always end up enjoying it for the most part. But Yeah. I don't know. Like, I went to Florida like a long time ago. This is before I like met my Florida friends, but I went to Florida.
Did you meet your Florida friends on this?
No.
That's all right.
I met them through a friend who lived in Texas, moved to Florida.
Oh.
Well, that's how I met one of them. The other one, complete coincidence, just met him through another internet friend.
Oh, yeah.
And he coincidentally also lived in Florida.
So now they get to be Florida friends.
Yeah, and then I have another one I met through a Florida friend who they met each other online, but they both live in the same state.
That happens a lot, I've found.
Yeah. So that's another one of mine.
I end up finding a lot of New Zealanders.
New Zealanders are really cool people.
But I'm always up during the weird hours anyway.
Yes, you're up on the you're up on like you're one of those cryptids who stays up till like 3.
You know me.
Oh man,
You know me, Jake.
I honestly love Twitter a lot more whenever it's like
when America goes to bed.
Yeah, because it's like there's a lot
funnier.
There's a lot less noise.
100% is funnier and is like way less tweet stealing.
It's like a lot less
genuine.
It's
tweets.
also kind of like somber in a way.
Yeah.
You know, like there's a lot less people up.
Yeah.
And so you just see a lot
of 100% like totally different experience when I was on night shift.
Yeah, here's the thing. This is something a friend of mine who lives in Texas, a friend from high school told me, was the thing that's great about like at night is that we've kind of evolved to be more like to like see the night as more of a place of like weakness, being able to reveal our deep interpersonal stuff than in the day.
And this is like a human psychology
It's
thing?
like a human psychology thing.
Okay.
Like we were raised like as cavemen to keep on guard at night.
Yeah.
So like by keeping our physical minds on guard, our mental strength is kind of like lowered.
Okay.
So we're more willing to like vent and talk about like stuff that we wouldn't normally talk about.
Kind of that like you make friends with the night watch guy because you're the only two out there situation.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, I can get behind that.
So that's kind of how like we've sort of evolved to be more vulnerable at night.
Yeah.
And I like that. I like that state of mind of being able to kind of just be vulnerable with the boys.
Yeah.
It's very
just like genuinely sit down and be like, fellas, I've had this kind of day. And they're all like, hey man, you know what? It'd be like that, but also I've had this kind of day.
Pretty much, yeah.
And y'all just sort of churn the pot.
Yeah, we just kind of like let stuff like we just kind of vent and talk, and it's good.
That is good. So, if you have something that you need to get done with the boys this weekend, there are some movies that are going on in town.
Okay.
And if you can get your hands on, they've all been released, which means physical copies for you, and that cool Discord thing. There's 5 titles I want to show you.
All right.
And I want your opinion on them. Let me pull them up real quick. They're all going on in town at Cinema 6 in Stephenville. They're airing Saturday and Sunday.
Okay.
So if anyone who's listening to the show, by the time this comes out, you will have one day to plan and another day to go and watch. Let me pull this up. The Cinema 6 in Stephenville. We've got Saturday. We have Onward, I Still Believe, The Invisible Man, The Hunt, and The Call of the Wild. Which of those have you already heard of?
Onward I've heard of, and I've heard of The Invisible Man. Call of the Wild, I know nothing about it, but a song by I think Ex-Ambassadors.
I've read the book.
Gotcha.
So I know for certain it has to be based on something.
I know a song by Ex-Ambassadors is trending, and since I'm like the music director, it's my job to know that. So that's how I know that.
Oh, it's the Harrison Ford human dog video or movie. Have you heard anything? Yeah, I assume you haven't heard anything about this.
Nah, I don't keep up with a lot of like movies.
So
really.
Here, let's pull the audience over. So this is Call of the Wild. It was originally a book, I believe. Yeah, a short story. Jack London, right?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, Jack London. So it looks like they've recreated the book into a movie. It's run by, what is his name? I just forgot Han Solo's name. Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
Harrison Ford and this dog, St. Bernard, that is his pet. Buck, I believe, is the name of the dog. Interesting enough, Buck is played by a human.
Really?
That is an entirely CGI dog.
Huh.
I don't think it works.
You don't think
personally.
it works?
Like, let me give you a blow up on the picture if I can. Nope, that ain't doing it. Let's get close up here. Jake, you able to get a close up on that? Does it look off at all to you? Are you seeing a little too much of a human in there?
Not really. Not from like my perspective.
I feel like if you got close, here, pull it up on your phone real quick. Call of the Wild Buck.
I feel like if I saw it animated, it would bug me a lot more.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that's a big part of it. Because, like, looking at it, like, standing still, I'm like, I can kind of see it.
I immediately see it in the Uncanny Valley, but I've done 3D modeling with hair textures.
Yeah.
So I know what to look for here.
Is it called Call of the Wild?
Call of the Wilds, 2020, I guess.
All right.
Yeah. He's got a CGI dog who is played by a person. I forget the actor's name. But I don't know.
Here's the thing. Okay, looking at it up close, I can definitely see like a lot of Polar Express Uncanny Valley-ness to it, but it's not because it's being played by a human. It's definitely because of the hair texture.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
No, 100%. The light doesn't hit it correctly.
Yeah.
It's too dark. And then see, this down here is good. On this part, the face now gets
the
me.
face. That's what's bugging me about
the eyes are too real, and it's able to emote like a person. If you look, at it.
No, I can definitely see that.
It's not a dog; it's a person in there, which scares me because dogs shouldn't be people in there.
Yeah,
because like you let them run around naked. They shouldn't have like human thoughts.
Yeah,
you shouldn't be like I got to run around naked. They do. Put clothes on your dog, people. Come on.
Yeah, especially a hat. Give him a hat.
Yeah, give him a hat.
Yeah.
Give the dogs a hat.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, we've got The Hunt. I believe that is the movie about people being... Yeah. The Hunt is... it's about people hunting people, I believe. I don't know much past that, actually. Apparently, it talks about classism. I don't know if you've seen this image a lot.
Not really.
On advertising? No?
Not really. I mean, I have ad block, and I'm only use the computer. So
That's you. That's you then. You got ad block, Jake.
I got ad block and I got U block for all the ads that get past the ad block.
So the movie kind of hit a bunch of problems due to some PR stuff and a couple of gun-related incidents in public.
How so?
And this movie includes guns and people hunting people.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of like PR stuff, and they kind of pulled the movie back. But it is out. It is in town if you want to watch it. It's kind of like the most dangerous game if the people running the most dangerous game were denying everything but got caught.
Okay,
get me?
That could be interesting.
That's all I know about it so far. I'm not super into it though, because like
I said,
the trailer was kind of cut weird.
I'm
not interested enough to go and watch it personally. Yeah. The Invisible Man, I've only heard good things about.
Yeah,
I highly recommend you get out of the house, and it's only on in the afternoon, which means you can get that 9:50 movie watching while it's already raining, because it's going to be raining this weekend in Stephenville.
Yeah, I think it's going to be raining tonight, actually.
I think it starts tonight, yes.
And it
doesn't stop till Monday morning.
Yeah, because I checked the weather, and it was like isolated thunderstorms.
Yep.
So, going to be really good.
Rain's rolling in, and you can possibly see a nobody run around on screen. The way that they filmed that movie was insane. They got a lot of stuff put together on very little budget. It's genuinely a good story.
That's pretty cool.
I Still Believe. I don't know much about that one. Do you know, Jake?
Which one?
I Still Believe.
No, I don't know anything about that. No.
I Still Believe movie. Looks like a romance.
Yep, that's
not super interested.
Yeah, I'm thinking the exact same.
I'm just a horror guy personally. Romances aren't my thing.
I can appreciate
Looks
romances,
like he's a guitarist.
but
yeah, he's definitely a guitar writer.
Oh man, yeah. Now that's
because his
really
guitar's on his back.
That's really uninteresting.
I personally play acoustic guitar, so it's just not cool to me to be like, look at me and my guitar.
Look at me and my guitar. Let me play Wonderwall for you, babe.
I don't even know Wonderwall. That you don't need to know it.
Yeah,
it's more beneficial to learn power chords so that you can not get beat up by the metalheads.
Exactly.
So that you can jam AC/DC for your dad than to learn Wonderwall.
And
because
like,
the instant you start playing Wonderwall, you divide the room, and now you have to find out how to get out the window.
Yeah.
And you might have started on the second floor, idiot.
Don't learn Wonderwall.
Don't learn Wonderwall.
Don't learn Wonderwall.
Let it go.
Just listen to Oasis and don't bother learning what they did.
Or learn how to fingerpick like a real man.
True.
I am talking to every single guitarist out there. If you learn how to fingerpick, you know what you're doing, and no one can mess with you.
Absolutely.
Because you're just like, oh.
Think anyone can mess with John Fahey? No one can mess with John Fahey.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Yeah. You know who John Fahey is?
No.
He's phenomenal finger plucked.
I'm certain. I was taught by my buddy Brandon, who moved back to California recently.
Yeah.
He more than likely knows. He's the one who taught me.
Gotcha.
That's another cool thing. Learn from like a friend, because then you're gonna genuinely want to learn it.
Yeah.
Guitar has this like worse connotation of like, that's the instrument I never play. 1 million of them are sold, and 4 of them are ever used.
Yeah.
In like modern, like skateboards, weights, and guitars. So that's like the Bachelor's starter pack, isn't it?
Yeah, like the Bachelor's. I got these because I gotta learn them, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's upsetting. Like, get a keyboard instead, like a little electric keyboard. That's also.
I want to get a balalaika.
No, like a what?
A balalaika.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
It's a Russian folk instrument. It's like a giant triangle guitar with 3 strings. Yep.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I want to learn how to play that.
Jake.
It's yeah.
You want to learn this?
Yep. Well, not that. Not a giant one. Not the one that's the size of a dude. I want to learn like a one that's like.
Well, it looks like there's multiple sized versions.
I want to get like a small one.
Yeah.
I want to get a
not
small
this.
One. Not that. That's too big.
Okay. So a small.
The one like the go up.
This one.
Yeah, like that.
Okay, so like a super ukulele.
Kind of, but like it's very like it has a very like
looks versatile.
It has a very uniquely Russian sound to it.
You know what it does look like? A cigar box guitar. Now, hold on. This is a traditionalist instrument that has songs passed down on it, but cigar box guitars look jank. Let me show you real quick.
All right.
Guitar. Legitimately made out of a cigar box, and you'll notice that no two look alike because they're all handmade.
Gotcha.
By psychos. Me.
My uncle
straight up drill a hole in them, and you build them out of a box, and I believe the current thing is you buy meter sticks to build up your fretboard.
My uncle, which I'm not going to get into the story behind him, but my uncle he had a huge collection of instruments, and he made one that was made out of a paint can. He called it the Turtle.
The Turtle.
Yeah.
Your uncle sounds like someone I could get involved with.
Let's not get involved in my uncle.
Oh, no. But the interesting thing with the cigar box guitars, it's 3 strings, and you can tune them to whatever you want because you made the dang thing.
Yeah.
But it looks like a balalaika has a similar versatility. The cool thing about those type of stringed instruments is literally can bring them anywhere.
Yeah.
And can literally play anything for an occasion.
Yeah.
Versus a ukulele sounds only like a ukulele.
Balalaikas do suffer from that. Like a balalaika has a very specific kind of sound to it. Like whenever you think of like kind of traditional Russian music, it's usually a balalaika is what it sounds like. Very like
the high pitched tinny sounds.
Yes. Yes, exactly. That's like
fast paced. Or like rolling speed.
Rolling speed, definitely rolling speed.
Got it. Mm-hmm. Last movie on our little list, and then we get to leave, is Onward. It's my dad's pants movie.
Yeah.
Nothing?
I don't know. I have really interest in seeing any new Pixar, honestly.
Not interested in new Pixar. Something Pixar did, or just you've grown out of it?
Kind of grown out of it. I know Lance highly recommended it.
But Lance is also a father.
That is true.
So maybe Lance is trying to be only pants.
I don't know.
And we've done it, ladies and gentlemen.
He said it was the what's it called? He said it was like the best, like I don't know about the best, but one of the best like not sequel Pixar films is released. Like it's like on the same level as like WALL-E. But I don't know. Don't really have much interest in seeing it personally.
I'm just sort of going through the imagery here.
Yeah.
Looks all right.
Yeah, I mean, it looks good for what it is.
I believe it's Chris Pratt and Tom Holland.
All right.
As the two lead elves, trolls. I don't really know. It's a story of brothers traveling to so that the youngest one can meet their father through the power of a magic spell. However, they mess it up early on and are forced to go on a quest to finish recreating their father using magic. It's a story of sort of like bondage and brothers, and I think it'd be cool to watch with, like, if you had a brother, watch it with your brother maybe.
I have a sister, and
So-
she lives all the way in College Station.
So maybe not, but that looks like me, and that little kid there looks like my little brother, so maybe I'll take my little brother and go see this.
Mayhaps. Could be a good bonding experience.
Exactly. Okay, I think that's all my bits for today.
All right.
Jake, is there anything you want to talk about that we missed?
Not exactly. I think we covered most of what I was kind of expecting to talk about today. So.
All right. Well, we're good on time, so we're not worried there. We've covered all of Ethan's important segments, so we're good there too. Looks like we're done for the episode.
Right on. Right on.
Which means I get to play this thing and start pushing it up. Jake, thank you for coming on the show.
Absolutely. Anytime.
Everyone, thank you very much. Anyone else who has an interest in something we could talk about on the show, something from a couple of episodes ago, hit us up on Twitter or Instagram at theplanet1007 on Twitter, I believe. And perhaps we'll be able to get into some of the discourse. As always, this has been your episode of Cruisin the Planet, where you can find something to do in and around Stephenville every week. If you've enjoyed the show, don't forget to recommend us to your friends. If you want, find more things by following the links in the description. If you have any questions or suggestions, ask them in the comments or on our social medias with the hashtag CruisinQuestion, and we might just read your question on the show. Also, a little bit of an added thing. If you're listening on any applications that are third party, give us a 5-star rating. It helps us know that we're doing a good job. And if you don't give us a 5-star rating,
we'll get you.
We'll get you. We hope you all have a good day. Everyone make it back safely from your spring break week. And parents, just survive it till the end because they do go back to school. We'll catch you all next time.